Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Nana A and we are on MistyCoves, y'all. We have a lot to do today. We're going to start by checking our mail. And then we'll probably have to clean our pack out, our pockets. And I really am trying to keep this mailbox clean, but it's hard for me. This is like my second storage space. And then the recycle bin is my third, so. Let's go see what we have. This we pretty much know because we ordered it yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. Trying to get to our 100 so we can get the app on our phone. What present did we get? Oh, a fireplace. That's not a bad present. It's better than a toilet. Hey, Ken. What's up? Hey, how's it going? I'm just out enjoying the cool breezes of MistyCoves. Me too, Ken. It's quite nice. And there's Rattles. Aren't mornings neat? Our little lazy frog, he's so cute in his little doctor getup. Those two will not be staying though, unfortunately. Okay, let's go see our newest villager, Bud. Welcome him to the island. And then we may talk to a few more villagers. But we're going to get another plot and set it up. Alright. Hey, Bud. Welcome to the island, dude. I am so glad you're here. I know I see it is awesome. And we are going to be super muscle legends. You're welcome, Bud. Yo, look at his house. I mean, it's already beachy. We got a beach scene. We can make it a little bit more tropical on the outside. But, and we'll do all that. I'll show you how to do all that with HHP. There's Savannah. Let's talk to her. She's sweeping grass. We really need to put these villagers some pathing down. And you can do that now. If you go in, there's a few design codes that you can put down as a path if you want to. And then when you find your other path, you can put it in that spot if you want to, and it'll change. We'll see. Right now, we're just going to put this plot down and we're going villager hunting. Yes, I should. When I move it back a little. That's a little bit too close to the water. Even though it would work. Alright. Now we got the plot put down. And I will meet you on the first island. Alright, y'all. Here we are. Wilbur said he's going to be good. He's going to take us to a tropical villager. He thinks he knows an island that one of them's on. We've already talked about this on the plane ride here. So let's see. Wilbur, that's Piper. She is so cute. She's like one of my favorite birds, but she is not tropical. So on to the next island. He promised. Bamboo Island. Is it going to be lucky or Yep, unlucky. Next island. Alright, who do we have up on the cliffs? Y'all, no. It's Allie. Oh my gosh. We're going to go see her. We're going to invite her back to the island. I can't believe we found one so quick. Thank you, Wilbur. Can't believe he took us their third ticket. Hey, Allie. And what we're going to do today is, since we found Allie in 3 tickets, we're going to do a little time traveling. We're probably going to welcome her to the island, and then we're going to put up another plot and try to find our 10th villager. And then, after we do that, we are going to get our 4 stars. And yes, I'm sticking to the 4 stars. I have confidence in us. Oh, Savannah, are we going to get to look for another villager? Oh, Nana A. Now that you're here, maybe you can help me out with a problem. Oh, no, she's going to give us something. Flower sunglasses. Well, it is a tropical island, so let's just make sure. Yep, it's for Allie. Alright, here we are. We did a little time travel. Look who we found on the way to get the plot. Now this is Mabel's third time to the island, so that's why she's asking us to put the plot down. As long as you buy something from her the first 2 times, the third time she should ask you to find a place for the shop. Doesn't have to be a lot, just I guess kind of showing her that come on to the island, we're going to buy something. Now if she does have some cute things in the beginning, I will buy them because it's not like we have a lot of clothing option. But she usually doesn't, y'all. Me and Bud is wanting to talk to us. What, Bud? What's up, Nana A? Word is you're going to pump up the island for KK Slider. His songs are the best. He listens to them while he's doing cardio, while he's asleep. He listens to them all the time. And that's his secret to swollenness. So he's going to give us an item that will help us get ready for the concert. And I'm sure it's going to be just what we need. It's a cone. Yes, he gave us a cone. Thank you, Bud. We'll find someplace to put it. Maybe we'll start a line or something. I don't know. Alright, let's just see. She doesn't have that much. We're going into spring and summer, and these clothes, most of them do not say spring or summer. Let's just buy the hat. I think I have a place for it. I wanted the orange one, but maybe we'll get it. I think we're going to put the shop here. We're going to dig up our money first, bury our 10,000 bells, then dig up the tree to move it. I did go ahead and get the plot for the villager. It's in my pocket. We have the tailor shop's plot to put down. And I think I'm just going to put it right here in between Nooks and the museum. That way we have at least one side of the island pretty much open to get started on. And we won't have to move a lot of buildings, hopefully, unless it's part of our build. Alright. So now, let's go pick up a few items. I think maybe if we move it back here, we won't have to move as many items. We don't care about the stump. I just don't want to have to go look at the recycle bin for our items. And that's what happens if you accidentally put a plot or something gets taken up. Go check your recycle bin, because most likely that's where it's at. But let's put the plot down, and then we can go put our 10th villager plot. And when you do that, Mom will tell you, according to the number of villagers, this is the last plot. So if you can't remember, then you'll know that's your 10th one. Alright. Yep, that looks good. That way we have Nooks, tables, and the museum. All right there. Alright. Let's go over here. Put this stuff down. Wooden tape. No. Oh yeah, I thought that was the wooden table. It's the mirror. I want to put the table down first. And then we can put the mirror on top of the table. And I think put our chair down. That's the grouping that we had over there. So we'll just stick with that. It's all coming up anyway. And once we find our villager, we're going to get the island ready. And it's not going to take very much because we're not moving any furniture. I want y'all to see that you do not have to have furniture spread out all over the island. Now, if I pop a balloon on the other side of the island, up on a cliff, I might go ahead and put it there. If I find one on the beach, or pop one on the beach, I might put it on the rocks. But in general, I do not take furniture over to the other parts of the island. I put it all right here, and the only reason I do that is because in a little bit we're going to have to clean all this mess up. So after we get 3 stars, it won't be this. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll start this episode. I started to say we won't have enough time, but I can start picking it up. Y'all know how to do that. Y'all don't have to watch me do that. So when we come back, as long as everything works out like we're supposed to, or like it's supposed to, we'll be seeing a concert. Now, let's go over a few things while we put this stuff down. We're going to go welcome our newest villager in and put our last plot down. And I think we're going to put it behind Allie's house on the grass, not on the beach, because I don't think there's going to be enough room. So, look y'all, I'm kind of grouping. I got the clothes somewhat together, the bugs together. That's about as grouping as it gets, if you want to say that. Okay, we're going to run over here, see Allie, welcome her to the island, and put our next plot down. And while we're doing that, we're going to talk about reaching 3 stars. There's a lot of sites on this. I would encourage you to go look at them. They have some good information, but I'm going to kind of do a summary from my notes that I have kept over the years of doing it. And you know, when I first started, I know I've explained this before, I restarted, and this is before I started my channel. When I first started playing the game, I restarted over and over until I could get 3 stars without even thinking about it. That's what I wanted. And then I could reach for, you know, maybe 4 stars and a little bit different, but I would get to 3 stars and start over. Because it doesn't bother me to start over. I would start over all the time, but y'all wouldn't like it. So anyway, this is what it takes to get 3 stars, basically. And that little squirrel is not going to do it. Not tropical. So we're going to keep going. You have to have at least 8 villagers. Reaching 3 stars is done on a point system. And it's done in 3 different categories. Is that Freya? Who is that? Yes, it's Freya. I was hoping Audie, but it's Freya. The 3 categories are villagers, structures, and scenery. Actually, villagers, development, scenery, all of that. Development is the points are like 160 to 399, 400. The scenery points need to be 270 to about 350. Something like that. Nope. Now, villagers. Oh, it's Megan. She is coming to Lilac Grove eventually, but this is not the island for her. Villagers, you need at least 8. If you have 9, it'll give you a bonus of 15 points. And if you have 10, I believe it's 30 points. You need structure. Now this is developmental points. Villagers, at least 8. Structure, that's your museum, your shops, your bridges, your inclines. I would say have 2, either 1 bridge and an incline or 2 bridges. And next, under development is your furniture. And you put your furniture outside. I would use both DIY and bought. And that comes in on the scenery points. One part of that points is nature. Your plants, your flowers, your trees, your shrubs, and the type of furniture. You want it to be both DIY and bought furniture. And that will be one thing that Isabel will suggest to you if you do not have enough out. Now you need about 100 flowers and about 50 furniture, I would guess. I put out as much as I can. Whatever I get in the beginning, I put out. You also need to put your fencing up. So about 50 pieces of fencing. Trees and shrubs. Trees count as 1 point, but you want to keep those to around 190. And the shrubs are a half a point. And they need to be fully mature to get the points. Now, your flowers, there's 3 different point systems for the flowers, I believe. I think it's sprouts. When you first plant, it's like a half a point. Then it moves up to like 0.7 or something like that when they're buds or stems. But you get a full point when they're actually grown, mature flowers. Now, weeds you want to keep to maybe 100 or less. And you want to pick up any item that you have dropped. Naturally dropped items do not count against you. The shells on the beach. Okay, y'all. I know I've been jibber-jabbering this whole time. And we're looking for a tropical villager, but it's Julian. And his house would be perfect for a stargazing area. So I think we're going to take Julian. And then if it doesn't work out, if he doesn't look as good in the build as I'm hoping, we can move him out and move somebody else in. So we're going to invite him back. And, oh, he's so cute. And then maybe we can get somebody else out and find another villager. I know, y'all, but you know, I was not in a villager hunting mood today. I'm in a let's get this going and start the island. And when I say start the island, I mean building the island. That's the mood I'm in. So we're going to take Julian. Was it my best choice for tropical? No, not really. Could he work? You can have anybody on your island in any theme that you want. And especially if you do HHP, you can change their house, you can give them different clothes, you can make their yard the way you want it. So there are villagers that's considered good for each theme, but this is your island. You're doing this. So you pick whatever villagers you want. And if they're not what you thought they were going to be, then move them out. And we'll go over that too. And it's not what you're thinking for some of y'all. This is what I thought when I first started. It's not ignoring them and being mean to them. The higher the friendship, the more likely they are to move off the island. Don't know why, but that's how it works. Okay. We have our 10th villager. Alrighty, y'all. We're just going to make sure he's coming. Yep, said Julian. So let's time travel. And we can start getting the island ready for our evaluation. Okay, first we're going to go see Julian, welcoming to the island. Hey Julian. Welcome, welcome. See, look, stargazing area. Perfect for him. And his color can be worked into the tropical color. It can. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, y'all. Now comes the fun part. Hey, Savannah. She says y'all, but she's not staying. But she says y'all. She's the zebra after my own heart. Okay, I just want to go up here and before we start picking up everything that we've dropped, I just want to make sure the shrubs, the flowers, the trees have come in the way we want them. I just want to make sure all the flowers have. Because you know, we've planted a whole bunch back here. Now, they just came in, so shouldn't be any hybrids today, but we should start seeing them pretty soon. And once we get terraforming and we can make different paths, I think we're going to redo the flowers. So we may see hybrids before that, we may not. Okay. And the roses, they're all in. Black, purple, pink, orange. Eventually blue. Now, for time purposes, I will be using other islands for this, either my island or a treasure island. Just for time purposes. Now, I have planned probably after this island, I am going to do a challenge. It's going to be what I call my OG challenge, the very first challenge that I did. I'm going to go back and try to do that one. And I did that one after watching Raven, Froggy Crossing, do hers. And it kind of inspired me to do a challenge, and from then on, I was hooked. But now we're going to put this stuff in storage. And then we're going to go outside and pick up, like I said, everything that we dropped. Not the shells. We may pick up some tree branches just because I think we're going to need them. But we don't have to. We're probably going to pull some weeds if we see them. But we don't have to do that either because we've already pulled most of our weeds. So I feel confident that we have 100 or less. Oh, Bonbon's so cute. Okay, all this stuff we dropped, so we're picking it up. I don't know why I picked that up, but I did. Okay, I'm going to pick these up and we're going to go in and give them to Blathers because I don't want them in my pocket. And we need the donations, the fossils, the bugs, the fish, the sea creatures, the art, so we can trigger Blathers after we get our 4 stars and get Brewster on the island. So we're just going to have him assess them. If they're good to donate, that's fine. If they're not, then after we reach our star rating we want, we can sell them. Until then, I'll probably use them if I think I need to as decorations, like I did the others. Or I may just sell them now. Because we have more than 50 things out around the island. So we should have that part completed. We should have the villager part completed. And we should have both the nature and the developmental and the scenery. We should have everything we need in place once we get all the dropped items picked up. So we'll pick all that up and then we will go in. I've got to remember to get my Nook Mouse because we're going to need about 50,000 nook miles to get everything I want to get. Just to have a cushion. Yeah, we're gonna get these. Just kind of slip around things here. Like I said, oh, what do we have here? Oh, Nana A. Sorry, I was just kind of spacing out there. You know, deep in thought. He's wanting to move. We have the villager to replace him. So we're going to let him go. And then we'll get to look for another villager. Won't be this episode. It'll be next episode. Because we'll have to time travel and get him out. And I want to get the star rating, the evaluation this episode, and then I want to start the next episode with the concert, Tom giving us what we need, and then going to get the permits and so on and so on. So what we'll probably do then is do all that, go villager hunting, and we may go over a few things like food, cooking, triggering blathers for Brewster, and going on our first camping island, all that fun stuff. It will be a fun, adventure-packed episode. I don't see anything else, so let's go in. I'm going to first go to the kiosk and get my Nook Miles and see what there is to buy. And then we'll go chat with Isabel. Y'all leave me a comment down below and let me know what y'all do to get ready for your 3 stars. How do you do it? The premises is the same, but the actual actions could be a little different. You never know. Not a lot to buy, is there? Always need glasses. Okay. I think that's good. Let's go talk to Isabel. Hey Isabel, you're up, girl. I have a favor to ask. Oh, Nana, hey, good morning. She's always so chipper. So happy. How can I help you today? Okay, I want to eval, but I need 4 stars because I've been telling them all episode is going to be. And there it is, y'all. 4 stars. Thank you, Isabel. Yay, we did it. And I really say that the 4 stars, that extra star comes from having the 2 extra villagers instead of doing it at 8. And having that extra bridge or incline or whatever you put in. It's all about the points, y'all. You get enough points, you can do it. But I don't think you can do 5 stars because that criteria is a little different, which we'll go over later in the series. But I have reached 5 stars in 3 days, so you can do it quick. There's a lot of work in those 3 days, and that was in real life days. I had set a time that I was going to host this island, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up and get that done. So I took 3 days and we got it done. Alright, now we have triggered Tom. Isabel says, yes, it was signed by KS. and the penmanship was quite striking. So, could it be? Can it be? It must be. That message is from the one and only KK Slider. Well, now he's going to get Isabel all in a tizzy. And I'm just sitting here going, guys, come on. Can we just move on? I am still sitting here. But you don't get to do anything. The first time I would watch it because it's kind of funny. After that, I just spam that button and get through it. Because what's going to happen is he has KK Slider, I'm guessing, on number 1 speed dial because he is the ultimate fanboy. But also, he's going to ask him if he wants to come visit the island and have a concert. KK will tell him yes. Tom's going to promise him to mail him all the specifics that he needs. And let me tell y'all, the mail on these islands are fast, y'all. He says right here that he's going to mail, not right here, but during this conversation, that he's going to mail everything to him. See? Mail you all the details straight away. And the next day, he's here for a concert. I wish my mail service was like that. It's not. But here we are. What do we do now? Where do we go from here? Well, there's quite a few directions to go. One, we can go out there and pick all that stuff up and clear the island and get ready to start building. Because, like I said, in the beginning of the next episode, we're going to start with a concert and then talk to Tom. He's going to give us the island development tool where I'll come in. We're going to get all of the permits and a few other DIYs or Nook items. Nook Mile items. I'll get it out in a minute. And then we're probably going to do a little time travel and find a villager to replace Ken. And then probably go over just a few things in that episode, like capping, the food maybe, triggering brothers for Brewster. Go to our first capping island. Harv's. We haven't been to Harv's yet. So there's things you have to do to trigger Harv to send you the invitation to start Harv's Island. Now, what we really want, first off, is Cyrus and Reese. Because we want to be able to have furniture that fits our theme, but some of them we can't change ourselves. So, and then we want Katrina, because she can be very helpful. And then we want all of them. We're going to get all of them. But Cyrus and Reese will be the first one. Now see, there's not really any new DIYs yet. That will come the next day. And it will happen after the concert and after Tom tells us about the Island Design app and that he'll tell us there's some new DIYs. So I will probably start cleaning up the island. I won't make y'all stay for all of that. Y'all know what it looks like to pick up items. And we're going to need about 10,000 more Nook Miles. So I may just kind of hang around and get some more Nook Miles. So we'll be ready to go next episode. But yay, 4 stars, y'all. We can get started. I know y'all can't see me, but I'm doing the happy dance. And I am ready to go. I'm so excited about this island, doing a Texas tropical island. I think it's going to be a little bit different than a regular tropical island, but not too much. We'll see what we can do. So I'm going to leave y'all here while I do this. And I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. I am having a blast doing it. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come on in, be part of the family. Everybody's welcome. And if you would like to go one step further, hit that join button and become a member. Helps the channel out, keeps me being able to do this, and you get some perks. There's 3 tiers. They start at 99 cents. You get a cute paw badge by your name that changes with time, and some emojis to use, and there's some other benefits, some content. So check out what the perks are. Very much appreciated, but never expected. And of course, don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And until then, bye y'all.